In this session, I am going to discuss about an important property of linear layouts, that is weight property. In fact, let me mark it as very important property which we will be using very frequently in our ongoing sessions. Remember, this property is not applicable for relative layouts. This property can be applicable for linear layouts but not for relative layouts. First, let me write what is the use of this weight property. Using weight property, you can distribute your screen area to your views and layouts in terms of percentages. If you are a HTML designer, you will understand what is the power of this percentage symbol. Otherwise, let me explain the use of weight property by taking a simple example. Let us say I have a screen design like this with 3 buttons, where button 1's height and button 2's height and button 3's height should be in 1:2:4 proportions, which means if we divide screen's height into 7 equal proportions, I said 7 equal proportions because 1 plus 2 plus 4 is 7. If we divide our overall screen's height into 7 equal proportions, something like this, then one proportion should be occupied by button 1's height and 2 proportions should be occupied by button 2's height and 4 proportions should be occupied by button 3's height, irrespective of phone screen size. Which means, let us say user is running this application on a small phone, that is 4-inch phone, whose height is probably 350 pixels. In this case, 350 divided by 7, that will result in 50, which means 50 pixels should be given for button 1's height, 100 pixels should be given for button 2's height, and 200 pixels should be given to button 3's height. So overall it looks like 1:2:4 proportion. Similarly, let us say one more user is running your application on 9-inch phone whose height is 980 pixels. In this case, 980 pixels divided by 7, because our proportion is 1:2:4. So 1 plus 2 plus 4 is 7. 7 1 ja 7 and 7 4 ja 28 and 0. So roughly around each proportion will come as 140 pixels, which means first button should occupy 140 pixels and second button should occupy 280 pixels and third button should occupy remaining portion. That means our requirement is, no matter whether user is running your application on the small phone or large phone, you may want to distribute screen area in terms of percentages to your views. So in order to achieve this, we will use weight property. That is, to distribute screen area in terms of percentages or in terms of proportions, we will use weight property. Remember, just like weight property, there is one more property called as weight sum property. As of now, I am going to discuss only about weight property. Before understanding how to use this weight property, let me make some important notes about weight property. First note is, if programmer is using weight property on the elements of vertical linear layout, then height should be made as 0 dp before applying weight property. As of now, don't worry about the reason behind this. I will explain the reason later. As of now, blindly remember these rules. Second rule is, if programmer is using weight property on the elements of horizontal linear layout, then width of that element should be made as 0 dp before applying weight property. First 2 rules are very important. If you are applying on weight on vertical linear layout, height should be 0 dp, because vertical linear layout talks more about height, because vertical linear layout aligns elements on y-axis. Similarly, for horizontal linear layout elements, width should be made as 0 dp. This is just to make sure that your screen proportions are allocated accurately. If you don't do this, then your screen proportions or your screen area may not be allotted accurately. Third property is weight property accepts both integer value or float values, but in our case our weight proportion is 1:2:4, which is integer. In fact, you can also give weight as 1.5 or 2.5 or 4.5 based on the screen design requirement. You don't have to worry about these proportions. These proportions will be given automatically by your UI team, whoever prepares the screenshots. They will tell you the proportions. Fourth point is, if you apply weight property for one element of your linear layout, then it is always a good practice to apply weights for the rest of the other elements also, so that the outcome will come more accurately. Fifth point is, which I will discuss later, avoid using weight sum property. I will explain the reason later. Now let me show you how to design the screen directly in Android Studio. Before going to Android Studio, I will explain briefly. I am going to take a linear layout, which is vertical linear layout, because these elements are positioned one below each other. Since we need weight proportions, since these elements belongs to vertical linear layout, should I make height as 0 dp or width as 0 dp? Obviously, for vertical linear layout, we should make height as 0 dp so that outcome will come more accurately. Whenever you make either height as 0 dp or width as 0 dp, it is mandatory to give weight property. Now I will go to layout folder and I will create a new XML file and I will name it as weights example. First I will take orientation as vertical. Now I will go to design perspective. I will drag and drop 3 buttons. If you observe currently, they are not in the 1:2:4 proportions for their heights. First I have changed their button names. Now I will start with first button, that is first child, that is first element. I will make first height as 0 dp. Remember, as I told you already, once you make height or width as 0 dp, it is mandatory to give weight property. So now I will use weight property, layout underscore weight. What is the proportion? The proportion for first button is 1. You don't have to give percentage symbol, that will be automatically taken. Now 1. Now I will go to second button height. I will make it as 0 dp and weight as 2. Similarly, I will go to third button. I will change height as 0 dp and weight as 4. Now, since I want all buttons width should be match parent, I will change all buttons width as match parent. So with this, here comes the exact output, whatever is desired. Now, no matter whether you run this application on the Nexus S phone or probably on a different phone, let us say Nexus 6, the proportions will remain same. Observe. So this is a real power of weight property. In fact, you can check with other devices also, the proportion will not change. Irrespective of screen size, that is, whether user is running your application on small phone or bigger phone or probably on a tablet, if you want your screen size should be distributed in terms of percentages to all your views and layouts, then use weight property. That means if you want your application to fit properly on different screen sizes, you can use weight as a technique. If you use weight, that will give user an uniform feel. That is, no matter whether user is running your application on the small phone or bigger phone, still the proportions will not get disturbed. I hope you understood the purpose of weight property.